Hi, dear students. Hope all are fine and safe at your home. In the last class, we have done an activity by drawing a triangle and a segment that intersect this triangle, and we have found out the angles, the possible angles. Okay, in today's class, we are going to study the types of angles. So totally there are 4 types of angles: corresponding angle, alternate angles, co-interior angles, and co-exterior angles. So these are the 4 type of angles which we are going to study in today's class. So in the detailed study, you can, I think you have been studied in your mathematics class these types of angles. So a detailed study you can be done with your maths class. So today I will be showing which all are the corresponding angles, which all are the alternate angles, which all are the co-interior angles, and which all are the co-exterior angle in our figure. So dear students, let us start today's class. In our textbook, page number 19, we have already done this activity, this picture, how to find angles in parallel lines. How to find angles in parallel lines. We have already done this act. So we are going to find these 4 angles in the same activity. So in your textbook, page number 20, you can see these tables. The first one is corresponding angles. They have given the corresponding angles, alternate angles, and in page number 21, 2 more tables. They have written as co-interior angles and co-exterior angles. Okay, so I will show one by one these angles. Where is these angles in our diagram? And one more thing, dear students, here they have written angles, the measurements. This angle AGD is 115, angle CFE is 65, and if we add this, if you take the sum of these two, or if we add this, we will get 180. So always if we add the co-interior angles, we will get the sum or as 180. Likewise, if you are adding the co-exterior angles, here there are 2 angles, they have shown you the values. So here also you will get the added value or sum as 180 degree. So I will show it, don't worry. So we will check one by one. So the first one is corresponding angles. So how to open GeoGebra? Yes, go to applications, education, and GeoGebra. So already I have drawn this because we have already studied this in our last classes. So I have drawn 2 segments, and I have drawn another segment or another line that intersecting these 2 segments. Okay, so here you can see the intersection points. Okay, so these things we have already studied. Okay, now we are going to first find out the corresponding angles in this picture. Corresponding angles. So corresponding Angles means what? Angles which are formed in matching or corresponding corners. I repeat, angles which are formed in matching or corresponding corners. So I'll show here, you listen. First I am going to click on angle tool, and I am going to find this angle BGH and DHF. So these two are corresponding angles. Why? Because these angles are formed in matching corners. You see here, in matching corners or corresponding corners, right, dear students? And one more thing you notice here, corresponding angles are always equal. Corresponding angles are always equal. Here 67.55, here also 67.55. so this is known as corresponding angles. I repeat, angles which are formed in matching corners or corresponding corners. Okay, so this also is a I'll show that. If I am taking this one, HGA and FHC, this is also a corresponding angles because they are in matching corners and corresponding corners. And here also you can notice the corresponding angles are equal. So you are coming to a conclusion that the corresponding angles are equal. Okay, dear students, so I think corresponding angles are very clear to you. Now let us move to our second one, alternate angles. Alternate angles, this one, alternate angles. So again go to GeoGebra. So alternate angles are nothing but angles formed on opposite side of transversal. Angles formed on opposite side of transversal. So what do you mean by transversal? You may be already studied in your mathematics class. So in this diagram, transversal means this intersecting line is known as transversal. ഇവിടെ ഈ intersect ചെയ്യുന്ന ലൈനിനെയാണ് പറയുന്നത് transversal. Is it clear, dear students? This intersecting line is known as transversal. So what is the definition of alternate angle? Angles formed on opposite side of transversal. Opposite side of transversal. So I'll show it, then it will be very clear for you. Again take the angle tool. So I'm going to show you the alternate angles. BGH, this is one angle, and CHG, this is the other angle. So I will place it properly using move tool. This one and this one. Now is it clear, right? So these are alternate angles. Angles formed on opposite side of transversal. Here you can see this is the transversal line. Yes, is it, dear students? This is the transversal line, and these angles are in opposite side of transversal, right? Here it is in left side and here it is in right side. So this is known as alternate angles. I repeat, this intersecting line is known as transversal. And what is alternate angles? Angles formed on opposite side of transversal. Here this is the transversal line, and this angle is at the left side of transversal and this angle is at the right side of transversal. So they are opposite, they are in opposite side. So these angles are called alternate angles. And here also you can notice one thing, alternate angles are also equal. Alternate angles are also equal. So you can come into a conclusion that alternate angles are also equal. Now I'll show you one more alternate angle, this one. Okay, sorry, angle tool, HGA and GHD. Let me take the move tool and move this properly. Okay, this is also alternate. How? Because this is the transversal line. So in these two angles are in opposite side of transversal line. This is at the right side and this is at the left side. So I hope all are clear about alternate angles. Now let us move to co-interior angle. Co-interior angle. So I will show you the co-interior angles. You just listen. Take the angle tool, BGH and GHD. These two angles, let me show you clearly by moving. Yes, these two angles are known as co-interior angles. Co-interior angles inside this space DHGB. Okay, so these two angles, because they are inside this space, that is why co-interior, interior. Okay, so they are inside this space. Okay, that is why they are known as interior angles. Okay, they are inside this space. Okay, so this is known as co-interior angles. And you notice one thing, if you add these two angles, 112.45 plus 67.55, if you add these two, you will get the sum as 180 degree. So if you are adding the co-interior angles, you will get 180 degree. That is the conclusion. Okay, so from this diagram you can easily explain what is co-exterior angles. So outside this space, that is this one and this one, I'll show it, then it will be very clear for you. Okay, so this is the co-interior angle. Co-interior angle. For your better understanding, you just think about your carom board, and carom board is having that 4 holes at the corners, right? 4 holes at the corners. So think this is a carom board, then you can easily understand. Okay, so this is the one hole of carom board and this is the other hole, and they are inside the carom board, right? So likewise, that is a better example for co-interior angles. I just told it for your better understanding. Okay, so I hope this co-interior angle is understood to you. Okay, so and always remember, dear students, co-interior angles, if we add these two angles, co-interior angles, you will get 180 degree. Now I am going to show you the co-exterior, so you can easily say which one is co-exterior. I will show it here. So I am going to show you co-exterior EGB and DHF. So I am going to move it properly. So here you can see these are co-exterior because this is outside this space, right? So this is known as co-exterior, exterior angles outside these two parallel lines. Okay, so here also you notice if you add these two co-exterior angles, you will get 180 degree. If you add these two co-exterior angles, you will get 180 degree. Okay, dear students, so I hope all are clear about these four angles. You will be studying in your mathematics class, or you may be studied in your mathematics class clearly. Okay, so I have just shown the four angles. Corresponding angles and alternate angles are always equal. You have to come into a conclusion that corresponding angles and alternate angles are always equal. And one more thing, co-interior angles, if you add the co-interior angle or co-exterior angles, you will get the sum as 180 degree. 180 degree. So dear students, please watch this video repeatedly. If you watch this video repeatedly, you will get the concept. Okay, so I think all the angles are clear to you, and this is the today's activity. So study well, my dear students. Thank you very much.